Miss Melissa McLean, unmute your microphone, state your full name.
Hi, Your Honor. My name is Melissa McLean.
Okay, Ms. McLean.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm calling the case, and you can put your name on the record, counsel.
Well,
Counsel,
good morning, Robert.
Oh. Mr. Counsel, you're gonna have to pull over. I can't allow you to proceed. Are you in the passenger seat?
I'm in the back seat, Your Honor.
Okay, all right then. I apologize. I saw the movement back there, so.
Did we call the case? I was muted. I couldn't hear.
Yes, I did call the case, but I didn't finish calling it. Okay. This is 10680, People versus Miss Melissa, Melissa, Rochelle, Rochelle. Last name is McLean. McLean, Mclean. Ms. McLean is charged with 2 counts, both are misdemeanors. No operator's permit and no insurance. Counsel, the people have made an offer that if your client was so inclined, they would amend and reduce the no operator's permit to fail to display, obviously the lowest driver infraction there is, and the other count of no insurance would be dismissed. Now, your appearance, please.
Hello and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Page on behalf of Ms. McLean.
Very well. Counsel, I don't know if you've seen this offer before. I doubt it. It was just made. Oh, it was just made for today. All right. So if you want me to put you in a breakout room where you can speak to your client and you can discuss how you want to proceed.
Do you only have the 2 matters, Your Honor? It's my understanding. I think she has a few more.
Okay, this is all I have in front of me. If there's some civil infractions that are in default status, they wouldn't be before me because she would have to come in and take care of those. But let me see if I can get those and we might be able to address them because this is all we had on the docket today. We would have to get the, we're going to have a clerk, she's going to look in and see if there's something else out here, but this was the only thing scheduled for today. We're going to see if there's some default judgments out there. And
no, she got some new tickets. She got some new tickets when she was pulled over, and these old tickets were brought up when she got pulled over with new tickets. So they're not in default. I believe they're just new tickets that transpired, which led to these tickets coming up as in warrant status.
We'll check, but what we're finding is some of the tickets that have been written more recently, they haven't been entered into the system yet. So I've had people call and I've had people that we checked and the person, they have a ticket, but it's not entered into the computer yet. We're checking right now. Madam Clerk?
Okay.
They're not in the system yet, counsel. So
okay, well, we'll resolve these 2. If we could go into a breakout room.
Ms. McLean, I'm going to send hold on one second. Let me create a room for you.
Okay.
1 second. All right, Ms. McLean, I'm going to send a signal to your device. It's going to say that you have been invited into a breakout room. All you have to do is click join breakout room. Once you're in that breakout room, it is totally private. No one can hear the conversation that you're having with your attorney.
Okay.
So, and when you're finished talking with the attorney, you'll click leave breakout room. Do not leave meeting, leave breakout room. So join breakout room, leave breakout room. And that'll bring you back to the general courtroom. You don't see it yet because I haven't sent the signal. I'm going to send it right now.
Okay. Because I'm on the laptop, so I'm trying to, it's different from the phone.
You'll still see it pop up on your screen now. So
okay.
1 second. I mean on your device. That's why I say device. I don't say phone. All right, okay. You should see it. All right.
I see it.
Okay, great.
Now, Mr. Levitt's matter is a civil infraction, however, it's scheduled for a formal hearing. So
yeah,
he would need so he would need his client out here if he's gonna try to get a dismissal. Yeah. I don't think it's no more hiding. I think it's no more hiding. Hiding.
No more hiding?
Yeah, no more hiding.
Well, Crystal, since, I love you dearly, that's just not today that you no more hiding. It's a little bit earlier, okay? Hey, but that's a good thing, Yeah, exactly. Growing. It's Pansy Murphy. Yeah. Pansy Murphy, unmute your microphone, state your full name. Press star 6, Miss Murphy. Press star 6. Unmute your microphone. Miss Murphy, I need you to unmute your microphone.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yes, okay, I got you now. All right. This is 1 second here. I think I got the file for you. Yes, I do. This is state your full name, ma'am.
Pansy Marie Murphy.
All right, this is ticket number P1081936. The people versus Ms. Pansy, Pansy, Marie, Marie, Murphy, Murphy. Ms. Murphy, you have 3 charges under this ticket number. All are misdemeanors. The first one is allowing an unlicensed driver to operate a motor vehicle. The second one is driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle. And the third one is operating a vehicle with no insurance. Ms. Murphy, the people have indicated if you pled to count 2, the driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, they will dismiss count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to operate a vehicle, and they would dismiss count 3, no insurance. So that would be pleading to a reduced charge from driving unregistered motor vehicle to improper plates. The other 2 matters would be dismissed. Do you understand the charges, and do you know how you want to proceed, Ms. Murphy?
I kind of understand, sir. Can I ask a question? The vehicle.
Hold on, ma'am.
I don't.
Ma'am, you can't talk to me.
Yes,
But I can send a signal to you where you can talk to an attorney in private. You see, if you start talking to me and you say something and then you want to have a trial, and I've already heard you say something that doesn't comport with what you just said, that's gonna be a problem. So that's why we have attorneys out here. You don't ask the judge, but I'll let you talk to an attorney. So I'm gonna send a signal to you, ma'am, and it's actually because you called in, you're gonna go directly into the room with the attorney, and you'll be able to talk to the attorney. And then the attorney will come back and I'll see you out after that. All right, ma'am?
Okay, sorry. All right.
No, it's no problem. You don't know, I don't expect people to come in and know all the things that the attorneys would know or I would know because I've been doing this for 25 years or so. But we do have very experienced attorneys who are here to help you. All right, so I'm gonna send this signal to you in just a moment here.
Okay.
Okay, counsel, she's there. Ms. Jordan. All right, Mr. Attorney Page, you're back.
Yes, Your Honor. I discussed the offer with my client, and she would like to accept it at this time.
Very well. Ms. McLean, I do need you to raise your right hand and state your full name.
Alyssa Rochelle McLean.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, ma'am?
Yes, I swear.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Ms. McLean, you just had the opportunity to meet with your attorney in a private room, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you have the opportunity to go over your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand your rights, Ms. McLean?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you understand by pleading guilty, you give up your right to go to trial and address these charges or challenge them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and this is your own free will?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. McLean, on the date of January the 20th of 2020, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit without a valid driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. McLean, the court will find you guilty of amended and reduced charge of fail to display. The second charge of no insurance will be dismissed. I do have to give you a fine, ma'am. Your fine is $225. Can you pay that right away, or do you need time?
Judge, I will be able to pay that right away.
All right. Well, ma'am, if you plan to pay it today, I do need you to wait a couple of hours, 2 hours or so, because we're talking right now, but if you go out in the system right now, it's going to show you both charges. I want you to go out there when it shows that one has been removed and the other one has been reduced, okay? And then you make sure that you pay on the right charge. So
Okay.
we just got to give the clerk a little time to get it in the system. So I always say wait 1 to 2 hours, or pay it tomorrow or something like that.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I have a quick question though. In looking up the tickets, I've been having the trouble finding everything related to me. So I would just enter the ticket number that's in the system that I have of those.
You can do that, yes, ma'am. You can put your name in, and if you look in the system, you'll see these right here. You said you've been having problems finding things because, as you heard me and your attorney talk earlier, the officers write a ticket. We expect that they'll go right back to the system at their station and enter it into the system. I'm finding that's not happening so quickly. So you may have tickets that just have not been entered into the system.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am. Do you know how and where to pay?
I'm sorry.
You know how to pay and or where?
I believe I was on the 36th district website. I clicked online payment, but it took me somewhere else. So I would say no.
You can pay online, but you do have this ticket number, correct?
Just to make sure, I would like to write it down again to be for sure.
Yes, ma'am.
1 second. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Ticket number is 710.
Okay.
680. That's it. That's the ticket number.
Okay. That's it.
Two behind because there were 2 charges out there, but that's the ticket number. So you
Okay.
can do that, or you can pay at one of the kiosks around the city. I don't know if you've seen them, the give back machines. They're in a lot of supermarkets, a lot of stores. There's one outside Northwest Activity Center. There's one that's outside the court, 24 hours. You can pay anytime there.
Okay.
All right. All right,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Stay safe. Good luck to you, counsel. Stay safe as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day.
Also. All right. You lost Mr. Word? Oh, you went to check in something. Yeah. This is mine. Mr. Mia?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Now, on my docket, it says Lockheed Mia, but your screen says Rangu Mia.
Yes, sir.
You're the same person?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me, your attorney, sir, had to check into another courtroom. He is out here. He is here. He'll be coming back shortly, so we can't do anything till your attorney comes back. I need you to mute your microphone though till we call your case.
Okay, sir.
I'll help you out. I can do it. All right, Miss Jordan, you are back. I'll close down the room so we can bring Miss Murphy back. Is that what we need to do now?
It was my understanding that anybody that's on phone calls have to call back in, but let's see what happens.
No. Who has to call back in? No. Murphy? Oh my goodness. I could have brought them out. So they signed off to come back in?
Yeah, she's going to call back.
No, just when somebody calls in, I can just bring them out.
Oh, okay.
Because
For some reason, other judges have problems doing that. I don't
that's
know.
because it is a problem with the system. I just shut the room down, then it just brings her right back here. I can close out the break. And it doesn't, she doesn't have to come back in. It just says the breakout room and then she comes right out here. So,
Okay.
all right, I see her coming back in now, so. All right, Miss Murphy, you're back?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I could have brought you out, but that's okay. There is a problem with the system. We've gotta know these little side tricks to do that, so. All right. All right, counsel,
Okay.
Ms. Murphy, how are we gonna proceed?
She's going to accept the offer, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Murphy, I cannot see you because you don't have a camera, but that's okay. I do trust you. I need you to raise your right hand and state your full name.
Pansy Marie Murphy.
You swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Murphy, you just left the breakout room where you had the opportunity to speak with the attorney in private. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
The opportunity to go over your rights,
Yes, sir.
understand them,
Yes, sir.
understand by pleading guilty, you give up your right to go to trial and a challenge or contest these charges.
Yes, sir.
This is your decision to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Pleading guilty because you are guilty.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Murphy, on the date of, and this is ticket number P1081936 with 3 charges, on the date of May the 6th of 2020, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit without, was it that vehicle you were driving, ma'am? Is it your vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and had you renewed the plates or registered the vehicle?
No, sir.
All right, the court found you guilty of the amended charge of improper plates. The other 2 matters will be dismissed. You got the 1 charge now. Your fine is $275. You can pay it right away if you need time.
I can pay it, sir.
Okay. If you have some issues and you need a little more time, I can do it where you can space it out and you can pay some 1 week, some next week, or however you want to do it. But if you're gonna pay it right away, that's okay.
I appreciate that if I can make payments. Thank you.
Okay. Now, this is not through a system. This will be totally up to you. I'm gonna give you a date that you have to have it paid by, and how you do it and break it up, that's totally up to you. If you pay $50 1 week and $5 the next week, whatever. So I'm gonna give you, ma'am, till today is February the 11th. I'm gonna give you to May the 14th, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
Now, you gotta make sure it's all paid by May the 14th. You understand, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Know how to pay, where to pay?
Pardon me, sir?
You know how to pay this ticket, this fine?
No, sir. I was gonna look into it. I wasn't sure.
You don't have to look it up, ma'am. We can help you out here. Have you seen the kiosk around the city where people pay their water bill, gas bills?
No, but I've heard of them. I haven't. No, sir.
A lot of markets. There's one outside 36th District Court. If you live anywhere near Northwest Activity Center, there's one there. They're open the ones outside are open 24 hours at any time. But you can also pay online. And Website is 3636 TH
Okay.
District Court, all one word,
Okay.
.org.
Thank you, sir.
Right? All right, ma'am. Good luck to you. Stay safe. You can sign off now or hang up.
All right. Have a good day, sir. Thank you.
Now that you're waiting for the attorney to come back.
So what was the other attorney gonna do? Is he gonna take advantage of the offer?
Huh?
Well, it's scheduled for formal hearing too. Oh, okay. Who is this client?
Huh?
Who is this client?
Oh.
No, that's Mr.
Oh,
Wagner.
yeah, Mr. Lovett, Mr. Lovett, have you talked to your client? Have you talked to your client?
I'm in communications with my client, Judge. He's an over-the-road truck driver in Texas, so he's having some difficulties getting through today, so.
Okay.
But I don't know if an offer's been presented by the prosecutor. I do have authority if an offer is presented.
Your client was, let's see. What was your client's name?
Albert Moore.
More. Let me look at your file and see if there's an offer in it. Obviously, you're scheduled for a formal hearing today. Haven't seen an officer yet, but obviously, to get to dismissal, you're gonna have to be in touch with your client as well. So, because he cannot be here and then say the officer disappear.
Understood.
I think it was another one of the situations where he filed an appearance, so they automatically sent for a formal hearing. This is the first court.
Yeah, but it's still.
So I'm saying that because I know it says that all parties were notified.
You know what, counsel? Because of the way our system is set up, when you file an appearance, they automatically set it for formal hearing, but I don't know the prosecution gives notice to subpoena the officers when that happens. Because we don't have this issue when people are not, don't file an appearance. So I think it's a little flaw in the system. So they just automatically, you got an attorney that we're just gonna set it for a formal hearing. But if the officers are notified, then that won't be fair either. We'll see about getting you an offer though, so.
Okay, I appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Warbling, you're back and your client is here.
Oh, okay.
And, all right, and Mr. Warbling, you're scheduled for a formal hearing as well. But I think we have probably the same thing I was just talking about with brother counsel.
Yes.
For some reason, when you file an appearance, you don't get the pre-hearing, so I don't know if you should even knows to send out a notice for that. In fact, that's something I'm gonna have to address with administration.
Okay.
Because you come in and look and say, hey, we're scheduled for a formal hearing, and the officer's not, but the officer doesn't know to be here because our system is not working in the way it.
Sure. No problem, Your Honor. So we'll just be waiting for an offer.
There is an offer, sir.
Okay.
Actually, it's a fairly good offer, really good offer, actually.
Okay.
Call the case, and then we can deal with it.
Okay.
As needed. This is Mr. I need you to raise your right, not like that. Just unmute your microphone and give us your full name. Can you unmute your microphone, Mr. Mia? Unmute, please.
Yes, yes, sir.
State your full name. State your full name, sir.
Rongomia, RONGUMIAH, Mia.
All right. Now the ticket doesn't have that name on it. So the ticket says Lockheed, Lakhi, Mia.
Yeah, that's not my client, Judge. The gentleman that's on Zoom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Mr. Mia. We don't have, let's see. Mr. Rango Mia, we don't have you on our schedule, our docket today. What caused you out here?
Yes, sir. Today my schedule, sir.
He was a gentleman from yesterday, and his case was closed out through administrative dismissal.
Which one?
His guy, that guy right there, Rango Mia.
Okay.
No.
He was scheduled for yesterday, but his case
No.
was closed out.
Hold
No,
on,
ma'am.
Mr.
No, ma'am. Look at this, my schedule. No, ma'am.
Hold on, Mr. Mia.
Look at this, my date.
Hold on, Mr. Mia. We'll take care of this. What?
Either way, sir, your ticket is dismissed because it was administrative dismissal. Whether it was scheduled for yesterday or today, it's dismissed.
What does the charge say on your ticket, sir?
The ticket name?
Yeah, what does the ticket say? What does the charge on it say?
Excuse me, sir. The ticket number or no?
No, just what does it say you're charged with? What does the offense say? It says you're charged with something. What does it say? Hold it up to the screen, sir. Just hold it up to the screen. Show it to me.
Zozo Compo, sir?
You had it on the screen a minute ago. Put it back up. Show it to me again. All right. All right, Mr. Mia.
Yes, sir.
That ticket is dismissed.
Excuse me, sir?
It's dismissed, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right. You can sign
Thank
off.
you.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. You want to pay, sir, or no?
Pardon me? No, it's dismissed. Dismissed.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. Good luck to you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, Mr. Word.
Yes, Judge.
So your client hasn't appeared then. We pulled the Mia ticket, but it's not but it wasn't. I don't know how that person ended up here. You know, probably somebody looked at it and looked at Mia and got the wrong ticket. I don't know why he appeared today. I have no idea that because it did say today's date on it.
Right.
Yeah, just one of the ones that was dismissed.
I know, I understand, but it's today's date on it. So,
Yeah,
but
but that's why.
Right.
That's why I wasn't on the document,
Right.
because it was dismissed.
All right. See, that's but anyway, counsel, have you, Mr. Worthing, have you talked to your client?
He's aware of the court date, Judge, because it was a civil infraction. He just gave me authority to resolve it on his behalf, if that worked for the court.
Okay, well, that works because we obviously don't have him here and we don't have the officer here, but like I said, I don't believe the officer was notified. So, Mr. Let me just call the case. This is ticket number 715003, the people versus Lockheed, Lakhi, Mia, MIAH. Mr. Mia is charged with disregarding a red signal. The people have made an offer that if Mr. Mia was so inclined, the people would amend and reduce that charge to driving 1 to 5 in a limited access zone, a ticket that carries no points. The ticket that he disregarded red signal carries 3 points.
Judge, is there any way we could set it for a formal, Your Honor, or I don't believe I have the authority to go forward with that because I know it's 0 points, which is highly beneficial, but I believe it's going to go on his driving record.
You mean it'll be abstracted?
Yeah.
I'm sure. But
And I know he drives for a living, so I balk at that at this point.
No, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll talk with the city attorney and see if she'll reduce it, something like a
Okay.
blockade.
Okay.
So
Okay.
she does. Cases, what she's gonna do is look at his driving record and if it's a clean driving record. Again, I can't speak for her, but I'm talking about experiences, what I've seen that people do in these type of cases. So
Okay. I do appreciate that, Judge.
rather take care of it today if you can get that, then
Yes.
go through. So we'll call Mrs. Rogers down and see if she can come down and make you an offer that you and your client will be amenable to.
She's not here.
Thank you, Judge. I will be back momentarily.
Very well.
Thank you.
How you doing? This is Crystal, Judge Wagner's clerk. I was trying to see if we could get prosecutor down here, please. 331.
Okay.
Thank
They
you.
know who that is.
No, today's her birthday.
Oh, this is right.
That's why I kept saying you didn't hear me. I was like, she's not here today.
Oh, no, I couldn't. I didn't get some talking myself.
Like he's not listening to me.
No, not listening, you can't hear, it's two different things.
Listening.
Can't hear, I was talking to myself, I couldn't hear you. I'm talking to the attorney, sorry. No, this is not listening.
Really?
Couldn't hear.
I don't know, these tickets get dismissed. I don't see
You can't hear the number of sheets. Mr. Levitt. Okay, I think we got an offer on your case, sir.
Okay, Judge.
All right, this is ticket number. Oh, finding this up here. Where did I misplace the ticket? Ah, here it is. This is ticket number X3810428, the people versus Mr. Albert Frederick Moore. He's a driver for Richmond Transportation, Inc. He was charged with violation of basic speed law. I've actually, we talked to the Wayne County prosecutor. He indicated your driver has a good driving record, or not much on it. Last ticket was in 2011. There was a impeding traffic in 2008, no, 2012. But there's not been anything since, and had very little prior to that. So they have offered blockading for your driver counsel.
Your Honor, Michael Levitt, P45336. My client has given me authority to accept an offer of blockading, and he would like to do that.
Very well. All right, counsel. Certainly we'll just do this. Again, you have the right to waive your client's presence. You've done that. So we'll take this plea with a factual basis from the face of the ticket. That on the date of, and that's the ticket number X3810428, on the date of November 5th of 2020, your client, Mr. Albert Frederick Moore, was operating a motor vehicle in violation of basic speed law. The people have amended, reduced that charge to blockading traffic. I will so find your client responsible for blockading. Let's see, let me check one other thing. Yes, blockading. And that fine, sir, will be $175, sir. $175. As you know, that's got to be paid within 14 days.
Yes, we'll have that paid within 14 days, Your Honor, and thank you for helping to facilitate closure on this case today. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't want people to be strung out any longer than they have to be. And so, all right, sir, but we're all set. You can inform your client that he just has to pay the $175, and that he will not, that charge will not be, on the abstract for the Secretary of State. So.
Understood. Have a good weekend, Judge.
As well, sir. Stay safe.
Thank you.
What I need to do. Ms. Jordan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we only have 2 people left on the schedule for today. One of them has retained counsel, the other one has passed their time. It's 9:30. They were scheduled 9:33. They were scheduled for 8:30. So, hold on. You know what? Let me go back on. No, I'm still on live on YouTube. All right. Yeah, I give people an hour to come in to make their court date. The person scheduled for 8:30. That would be Mr. Alfonso Mayberry. He is past his time. You don't have to wait out here forever. So you are good to go. The only other person out here has retained counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a great weekend. Your staff as well.
Stay safe.
You as well.
You too. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Madam Court Reporter.
Nice day. Great day.
Yeah. Oh, it's got a little bit to do with it being Friday also, huh?
Hey. As long as
Crazy Friday.
No, that's what I'm saying. This makes it even better that it's Friday.
right. Happy Friday.
I get a
And we
4-day weekend.
We all do.
Oh, that's right.
I get 4.
You get a whole that's right. Because you're gonna be here Tuesday.
You ain't gotta smile so widely, knowing that we'll be slugging along,
You won't be sledging along.
slugging along. Yeah.
You don't even have an afternoon on Tuesday. This is your docket.
Oh,
So I looked out for you. Thank you.
Oh, you did that for us,
I did.
specifically for us.
I did.
Oh,
See?
so what's the next day gonna be like?
The next day is easy too.
Oh.
This is Wednesday.
Oh my, I'm not complaining.
So I guess what I'm saying is, if I seem like you would say those really, really great days for the days you're gonna be here also.
Oh no, I'm a team player. I don't want anybody to have to work hard when they come in here on my docket.
Right.
Take the hard stuff together, man.
When I have a clerk fill in, I don't want them to have to work hard, especially depending
you're
on.
talking about the clerk.
You know how because some people are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You know, some of the clerks would be like, this docket, she got all these stuff on here. She knew she wasn't gonna be here.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
Doctor got scheduled so far out in advance. No, you didn't know you weren't gonna be here. You know what? Sometimes you come in, you know.
That's what I was telling
floating and stuff. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. But the bottom line is, you don't have it every day. Like,
oh, Stephanie's at the door. Can you get it, Stephanie?
oh yes, I can.
Thank you. I'm about to say, I don't feel like getting up no more.
Face mask.
I don't. I haven't got up too many times. I don't feel like.
No, I got a face mask up there somewhere. I came in with one.
Judge come in every day like he'd have been camping. He has like 5 bags and 4 coats.
No, I left my mask up here, so that's why I got my hands up. No,
He be having a winter parka, a regular jacket, a sweater, a vest.
He's always prepared.
Why are you exaggerating like that?
She talking about you?
Yeah.
What's wrong with having a winter parka and a sweater and a vest? It's cold.
Look at it.
It's cold outside.
He got all the time. Oh, well, you do.
I got a vest on right now.
And you came in with a parka or something,
I
right?
got on some winter boots.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing wrong with it, but
If we're not on YouTube, I tell you I got a long john too.
That I can't do that.
Long john.
Oh my God.
Well, my
It's
husband-
too hot when I'm in the building. I did it all the time when I was in the Marine Corps.
I was about to say, my husband wear long johns, but that's because he work outside. So
Yeah, that's what I said. When I worked outside in the Marine Corps, like you outside, you might be out there for weeks or something, you know, you wore them all the time, like I was in Korea.
Yeah.
You know, had on the really great long johns. That's
Were they wool?
yeah. No, actually they were polypropylene,
Okay.
which is better because what it does is it retains your body heat, but it wicks moisture away from your body.
is that the material like the
That's what the wool does.
The,
merino. That's what merino wool does.
No. It's like I said, it's probably a synthetic.
I'm saying merino wool does the same
Oh,
thing.
but wool.
Now,
wool
I'll send you a link.
could get that.
And it says it still keeps you warm. I'm gonna send you a link
Oh,
to
yeah.
Smart Wool Icebreaker.
Oh, well, that might be some some blends or something.
No, it ain't no blend.
It's just pure wool?
Yep, and I've been out in the Alpine dealing with it for years.
I'll tell you, this stuff worked great. Like when you and I think before, I said Korea, but I forgot to tell you about Norway. I'm standing on top of glaciers, you know, looking out over fjords and the wind blowing at 2 in the morning. But this stuff is, it's what that's what they teach in the Arctic warfare classes and stuff. It's because it wicks, you know, anything that wicking is better. It basically works like a diaper because, you know, you got to get moisture away from the body to stay warm. And so it's lightweight, but it's just Google polypropylene. It works. It's amazing.
Is a polypropylene, whatever that is that the kind of stuff like the Under Armour is made out of?
Yeah, some of those companies make it so it's really thin. It's not thick.
Right.
So, but it's
like the base layer. You put on
the heat retention properties are amazing.
It's a base layer. So I mean, they do the same thing with the icebreaker and the smart wool.
Yeah.
You get the base layer, you put another layer.
Right.
It gets wet.
Because you wear a system. Basically, what we do is you wear the polypropylene next to your body, which is, like I said, is wicking. Then you wear a insulating like we used to use like a heavier wool, but now it looks like these buffalo type materials and stuff. Just looks kind of like a pile thing, and then you put like a vortex cover over that. So what you have is all the layers breathe, but it's a windbreak, it's an insulating factor, and then it's a water, you know. And I tell you what, I never got cold wearing that stuff in Norway, except tell you what I got cold. You know, this is always an experience.
You got wet.
I never got wet because the outer layer is waterproof. It's like a vortex. It breathes, so it lets your body vapor away from you, so you don't get damp underneath. But it's got a blocking layer. It doesn't have water inside because your vapor that leaves your body is a smaller molecule than range. So it lets all that out, and you know, this all that high tech stuff that they use to have people that can survive in, you know, Arctic temperatures and stuff like that. But the thing that always gonna get you is you have to use the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
So it's amazing because you wake up, it always seems like it happens. You get in your sleep and you strip down because you take your clothes off all except your polypropylene and get into your sleeping bag, because what ends up happening is and I learned this the hard way. I would wake up cold, man, doing those cold weather training. And, you know, the instructor's like, that's because you're sleeping in all your clothes. I'm like, well, what do you mean? He said, your sleeping bag acts as like a thermos bottle. If you put something warm in it, it'll keep you warm. But if you get into a sleeping bag with all your clothes on, your body heat doesn't heat up the interior of the bag. So you get cold. So you got to strip down so your body temperature can warm the inside of the bag, and then it's like thermos. And so, you know, it works. But the problem is, like, specific example. I'm in Norway. I'm cuddled up in my sleeping bag. I finally get warm, fall asleep. I wake up about 2:30 in the morning, gotta go to bed. So now you gotta unzip that bag in the cold air rush in, get your clothes on, get your boots on, and go outside and find a tree or something. And hopefully that's all you gotta do is urinate.
Right.
Because you get out there, and it's funny because everybody had their techniques. Like some people, like they had to do number 2.
Right.
They go out, drop their clothes, and find a tree branch that's low. And sit on it so they can
Say, have a good weekend.
On the other hand, no, we still got one case.
Oh, we still.
Yeah, we waiting on Mr. Werberlin to come back.
I thought we were done.
We let the attorney go because the last case has retained counsel.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I remember.
So the other method that I used was find a tree, do like this, and lean back. You know, I couldn't sit on a bare branch and it's been outside all night. But if you lean back, obviously everything misses you, so you then get dressed real fast and then try to get back in the sleeping bag and warm the bag up again and get some sleep. That's the downfall of cold weather training.
Yeah, I always wonder
You have
about,
bodily functions that you still have to do.
yeah, I always wonder about that, like if you're camping or something, if you're out there like that, how to do it. But I was watching this little movie that, it had something to do with like India and the Indians, but the guy, he went back to see his family in a little rural town or whatever, and he saw his brother. His brother was quiet.
Yeah, squat. That's
His
what.
brother was quiet.
That's what
Yeah, I know
most
what
countries.
first I didn't know what he was gonna do. He just looked at his brother like he's mad at him. Then he did like this.
He just.
Then he did like this.
They squat.
He went all the way.
Yeah, but you know what?
What happens when you get older?
No,
How you gonna use that?
but they, you know what? Because in most countries, and that's what people do all the time. Like if I'm in Africa and I'm in places like that. Anybody at a bus stop, that's how they sit. I'm in Korea. People, I can't do it. When I did karate, you know, I actually have like a malformed hip. And so, yeah, but most people just squat like that, and their ankles are flat, and they just go all over. In Korea, that place, if you go out, people just sit like that and have lunch. They eat. They do that all the time. If I sit there sit like that, and wait for buses and everywhere. In my karate school, we would have little classes, and everybody would do it, and I would sit. I'm a lot less flexible now, but then I could get down, but I keep my heels up. You know, everybody else would just drop all the way down. Your heels would be all the way up for it, almost like, and that's a comfortable position because people grow up like that. They didn't grow up having chairs and stuff. So.
That's really, because I was thinking, when they get older, like the Indians, that's how they use it. I said, how they gonna get older? I said, how they gonna get all the way down where they want?
Yeah.
I mean, they were all the way
right,
down.
no, yeah, and that's where they practice. Like I said, we used to do it in my high school, but I was the only one that didn't get all the way like that. I didn't realize till later when I had my hip replaced that my ball joints were a little different. So, but yeah, but I was all over the world. That's what everybody does. Out in public, everybody just squat like that. Yeah, that's what, like I said, they eat like that and things like that. So, but I'm thinking because they never stop doing it, it becomes, you know, it's not. Most of our hip and joint problems are based on messed up by diet and our stopping doing things. Our sitting in chairs all the time stops us from being able to, you know, the whole secret is to keep moving. If you keep doing that, you keep sitting like that, you don't have those same type of problems later. You know.
I mean, it's really interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, when I did cold weather training, and I was like, and so I was doing really good in the class and everything. So they were like, look, we're having a cold weather training in Greenland so you ought to come. I was like, Greenland? Crazy, you know? That's just one big giant glacier that you're doing, man. It's cold.
That was cold as Norway?
Well, all of them are cold. Norway is, I mean, I was trying to think how far away. I was in Oslo, I was in Norway. I think I wasn't that very far away from the North Pole.
So how, when you were there, you were below, how far below zero was it when you were sleeping outside?
I don't know, probably something like 10 below.
So then, when you were in that sleeping bag, you got a tent. But no, you said.
You'll have a tent. You'll put a tent up because you want to keep the precipitation off.
Oh, you did have a tent. Okay.
Yeah, but it's just it's not. Now this is a while back. The tents they have now are much more high tech.
Yeah.
You know the dome tents that pop up the screens. I had the little teepee type. I mean, you know, just where it didn't have doors and stuff like that. You go in and keep the wind up and stuff like that. I mean, you could snap it together, but it had no insulation properties or anything, and it was heavy canvas, which became a problem because it wasn't like these nylon tents that everybody has now, the floor, and so you're still on the ground, so you're getting stuff like that. So you take those little closed compression rubber mats, kind of like with the zero everybody uses for Pilates and that kind of stuff. That's got some pretty good insulation properties on it. So you know, you put that down, just get back down a bit. But you still got a lot of wind, and you have these things are heavy too. These old canvas too. They have these like this is like some really stupid stuff in the military. You only had half the tent. We call it the shelter half. And you always had to have a partner with it, so you snap them, they had these little flat steel buttons which were hard as hell to push through the ambulance, and they were heading to Charlotte, which made it even more difficult when it was cold. Every time you did it, your hands was hurt. And you know, you say, how come everybody doesn't have a personal air home? Well, we want everybody to have a partner. But you know what? Well, what happens when you don't have a partner? You don't have a full tank. And it's heavy, you know, taking too much weight in your backpack. You know, so they modernized a lot of that now. You can have your own seat, floor, stuff like that, which was kind of important. A lot of times in the places you got business space and stuff like that. And they're attracted to you because they're cold, so they're searching for something warm. So they'll roll up in your tent and stuff like that. In fact, that would happen desert because we did a lot of training out at 29 Palms, which is part of what's the highest place in California? One of the highest places on earth, Death Valley. Temperature in the daytime, you might get, you know, 120, 30, you know, something like that. But at night, it might drop to 80. And you're freezing because that's like going from 90 to 50 or something like that. That swing for your body temperature, although you walk around 80 degrees, you're freezing. And everybody walking around with coats on.
It's Marbeline is back
Yeah,
there.
I'm coming back. So the sand is hot, the snakes have to move it around all day. At night, the temperature drops to 80 degrees, they're looking for something warm to step them up against. So,
So do you have something for me to look at?
yeah, here, what we have, and I prepped it up for you, so you're probably not gonna do much with it, I don't expect it, but because he has a disregard rear signal. Sydney did a 1 to 5 over block limited access. Because she didn't have driving record, but this is kind of one of her normal things as a professional truck driver. So, you know, sometimes you try to get less and keep your job. But I just ran the driving record. It's not good.
I probably would change it and,
Yeah, I don't expect it to do so, because I told him, I said, they may consider something different. You know, he wants something like a blockade, something that's not abstract. So, I'm not saying do or don't, I'm just giving you all the facts. It's up to you guys, how you might want to talk to you.
and see it rolled up too, so.
That's your really up, but like I said, she's not driving, so. Or you can just leave it for her, I'll just give you the day.
That can be up, yeah, to be up there.
And Judge, I might need a new date, Your Honor. I apologize. I just spoke with my client. He's out of state because he's driving. At this point, I don't even have the authority to go forward.
Well, we'll just give you a new date then.
Yeah, I apologize. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Thanks, Crystal.
She gave you
No
guys.
problem. Did you want something further out or something closer?
He said he'd be back in March would be fine if there's something open in March.
Yeah, because, you know, your client and the other one had basically pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
And gave the other guy blockading, that was a state ticket. They gave him blockading, but your client has really bad, you know.
Yeah.
He's giving me a lot of job security in the past, Judge. I mean,
Yeah, this morning, right? Yeah, because I'm looking, and he had 2 speeding tickets, and he kept getting the limited access over and over again. He had 2 in 2009.
I think he also drives a cab as well.
1 in 18, 1 in 15.
How's March the 11th?
Right. Let me see, Crystal. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a record. Oh wait.
See, here's the issue. If it had
That's perfect.
I'm just gonna do it because I know what Sydney would have done, but so I have somebody else for this one. So
yeah, no worries. Yep.
Do you need this on the record, Judge?
Yeah, I'll call it right now. Thank you. This is ticket number 715003, the people versus Mr. Lockheed, L-A-K-H-I, Mia, M-I-A-H. Mr. Mia is charged with 1 count of disregarding a red signal. Counsel?
Mr. May it please this court, Judge Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of Mr. Mia.
All right. Well, counsel, we've already had some discussion and we're going to put this case off until another date. So the prosecutor for this courtroom can review it. Often prosecutors who are just filling in don't want to make changes to an offer from the courtroom prosecutor. So we will adjourn this matter until what date now, clerk?
March the 11th.
March the 11th, 30, Mr. Worthy.
Thank you, Judge. I do appreciate that. And I hope everyone has a nice and safe weekend.
You as well, sir.
Thank you, Ron. Always a pleasure.
Always. Always.
Yeah. Thank you.
Madam Clerk, court reporter.
Yes, Judge.
I mean, have you turned your computer off yet? Have you, did you run it away from your work office yet?
I'm sorry, what did you say? Wait a minute, what's going on? I didn't hear you.
I said, are you ready to run from your work office, your home office yet?
I know, isn't that a shame?
Are you standing up waiting for me to say goodbye so you can just walk out? Not even at your desk anymore?
No, I'm at my desk, but I'm happy about vacation time and.
Well, you know we miss you.
I know, I miss you guys.
Miss
But
her
it's
hanging out.
coming.
Wait a minute. You could come in if you chose to. So
In our-
don't
in our
miss
pop-
us too much.
In our popcorn days.
Yeah, that
I know.
Get over there.
I know, it's coming.
I know. I'm watching time fly by, man. I can see the difference in the amount of hair I have on my head already.
No comment.
Okay. Hey, that's all right. I still would love you. So.
No, but I might come in because I have to pick up some orders. So I have to come in to pick up some orders. So I'll probably come in next week.
Madam Court, you could have just left it. I'll be coming in such a day, because I miss you. Like,
Because I miss you guys.
I'm coming in because I got something else to do.
No, I am coming in because I miss you guys.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
Take what you can get.
All righty.
Nice day. Have a nice weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, see you guys next week.
Stay warm.
You too.
Is anybody-